a little battery issue. But anyway, we're keeping an eye on this bulldog here because this thing is kind of just gone turbo since we went down here. But remember, we've got the soundbox collar on the bulldog and on little Coco. Coco! Good girl. No, no. With one like this, you guys, I've got the nick set on 100, and I'm basically, if I'm not paying attention, I kind of just got my finger on there in case. So what we want to remember, you guys, is we want the dog's muscles down to flow with the collar, and that's why I say don't use these pinch collars and stuff. When you use that, Coco, Coco, good girl, down, good girl. It causes them to tense up and resist whatever it is you're trying to do. We really, with the pager, we want the dog's muscles to flow in the direction that we want them to go. So if we're using the pager to teach them to come, we want that to speed them up. You know, not for them to tense up and tighten up, you know, every time you hit it, because I want you to remember the muscle memory. So we're trying to get the muscles to flow the direction that we're trying to get them to go. All right, so get. Oh, she's getting ready to kick off. Okay. All right, where did that little dog go? We need to keep an eye on her. Well, you need to be ready. One like this that's showing such a high level of distraction. You were using it on 50 before. Just turn it up to 100. You can always turn it back. No! Cat! Cat! Good girl. Good girl. So you guys need to be ready to do that if you've got one. And please, all you bleeding hearts, don't email me on there and say, oh, I'm being cruel, because you cannot allow them to attack another dog like that. Good girl. Good girl. You know, and I'm as much, you know, if the dog didn't know how to resolve the situation, that would be one thing. But I don't know. I don't know if this dog will ever be, you know, 100% trustworthy. I mean, I think we need to think about getting a separate collar so she can always have one on. But you see, then the dog just kind of goes off. Now I'm going to use the pager to get it to come. Cat! Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. All right, so look, Basil's way over there. I'm going to get him one time. Basil! Good. So you see, I didn't really resist the collar at all. He sort of went with the flow. Good boy. Basil's still available for adoption, you guys. If anybody wants a nice little Basset Beagle. Smart little guy. All right, so I'm going to get this one going over here. Lexi. Good girl. Good girl. So remember, you guys, I'm hitting the pager concurrent with the command. Good girl, Lexi. And we're really just teaching that muscle memory. All right, I'm going to walk them off over this way a little bit. Come on. Cat! Come on, you need to walk out this way a little bit. So what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm mixing up the pagers and the nicks right there on little Coco. So that's how you're going to start really reinforcing the command. It needs to become the same thing in the dog's mind, that you have that ability to make Let me get him away. Basil, down. So that's how I want you guys to think of, that's how we're doing the pager training. That we're just operating on that subconscious level where we're teaching them to react, without even thinking about what we're saying. And that's what's going to come in handy if they see something. I can't tell you the number of times people will tell us stories like, oh, we were walking and then it saw fill in the blank, cat, dog, squirrel, person across the street, and the dog took off. So they're not going to say, oh, I love my master, I'm going to go back. We need to just kind of install that muscle memory. All right, look, that bulldog is way over there. He's got his back turned. Cat! Good girl! Good girl! Good girl. And I was nicking it a little bit when it was moving in this direction, but I was kind of going down with it, and it caused it to go faster. With a dog like this especially, guys, speed has to be an issue. Remember, never practice the making them stay and follow. All right, look, over here. Lexi! Good girl. All right, so Lexi and Jenny are leaving to move to North Carolina to this great house that their parents bought them. We won't be seeing them anymore. We're going to stay in touch with them. All right, let's get that other golden retriever over there. Chloe! Good girl. Down. 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 Good girls. Good girls. Good girls. Down. Down. Good. Good girls. Down. Down. Good girls. Good girls. And remember, you guys, we always want to have a release command and not the word, okay. Coco! Good girl. Down. Down. And the reason I didn't say no right there, you guys, even though she had gotten up and run off, the appropriate behavior is really to get her to come back first. Down. 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 Coco. Down. Good girl. Good girls. All right, so then we're just going to release them all through. All through. Get that golden. Chloe. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Uh-oh. No. No. All right, you guys, that kind of concludes today's episode. If you guys have any questions, another exciting day in paradise. See ya.